What it do, y'all? This is Xavier. I'm fucking with Soft World Order.
It's about putting on for the town, making Alabama proud. Network. Real ones of Montgomery, raising our network. Let them know we're bound, but they fuck around and find out.
Without any motherfucking introduction, when you see this fucking video, you gonna know already. But, cause you know, some people gonna play like they don't know. So we gonna inform them.
Yes, indeed.
So, without further ado, let these people know who you are and what you do.
Man, you know I'm a simple motherfucker. I'm Xavier, CBD store owner,
Okay.
rapper.
Okay.
I do a little acting, I do a little modeling, I do
Okay.
songwriting, ghostwriting. I do it all for real, you know what I'm saying? So I'm more like an entity. They just know, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Right. So, we gonna start, cause when I first heard of you, it was through by music.
Right.
So,
YP wasn't it?
come on.
My bro.
So we gonna start from right there, and then we gonna go on a journey, if you will. You know what I'm saying? So start us young Zay without anything attached to his name.
All right, man. Let me see. I mean, I started rapping I was in college for real. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Just you know, we in the room smoking and everybody like, I wanna try rap. It was one nigga in there that did music. He had like a little buzz, you know what I'm saying? So he had like a movement he was trying to put together.
Mm.
And you know what I'm saying? Me just being like roommate type shit, I was just in that bit.
Right.
And I was like, shit, I might try this shit too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The nigga actually, he didn't want me to rap.
Right.
So he was like, he wanted me to be part of his little, you know what I'm saying, camping shit. But he wanted me to like sing, because I can sing a little bit.
Right.
But shit, I really went with that shit, but I started out doing some shit like that.
Okay.
Yeah. And it just, I tried to rap one time and I was good, and then I just was like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Kept on with it.
So now I'm gonna ask you, when you figured out, yeah, I like this shit, right?
Right.
What was it like when you finally like formulated an entire song from beat to hook, the verse, all that? How was it like knowing like I want to do this shit? So take us through that. Like, damn, I'm finna make me the first song.
Oh man. What was that first song? First time I did that, it was like, you know Z, don't it?
Which one?
Z the Alien.
Yeah, more definitely.
Yeah. So that was like, he was the first person I did music with. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? He made my first beat that I worked on. He worked with my pops a lot since like way back. You know what I'm saying? They was like instrumental in like T.I. come up and all of that. So he made my first beat and I actually sung. No, the dude, one of my partners from the dorm room, he actually sung the hook. So it was both our first songs pretty much.
Right.
So we just was in that bit fucking around and it got a little catchy and it ain't really go nowhere, you know what I'm saying?
True.
Shit, first song, but it was kind of like a feeling of accomplishment, like, oh, I can write a whole song, you know what I'm saying? Because he sung the hook, but we wrote it together, like, type shit.
Right.
From then, it was like I was more focused on the writing aspect of shit, so
Okay.
I kind of developed that more.
Okay. So when you started like writing more, did like, cause I know writing different from like having melodies and stuff.
Yeah.
So like, how did you formulate that with what you wrote?
I mean, I ain't gonna say it's too different. Cause I mean, melodies come from hearing a bunch of shit, and so does writing.
Right.
Hearing and experiencing a bunch of shit. So it just like that's what I come up with first. It just kind of just hit me when the beat come out.
Right. Okay.
No real explanation to the melodic side of the shit. Like it just I hear it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like shit, I had a background in music and shit in school. I went to art school.
Mm-hmm.
I went to BGW right there.
Right.
So I had it. You know what I'm saying? Kind of had that already.
Right.
'Cause I had been there forever. So yeah.
So you making music. When do you start acting?
Shit. High school. I was in theater.
BTW.
Theater. So like I did a little bit of that. It wasn't nothing major because I really wasn't stunning shit. I wasn't showing up or none of that shit.
Right.
But I was there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You learned a
As much
little
as I could have
something.
been. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
You soak that shit up just
Yeah.
being around the
Right.
motherfuckers. You know?
Right.
So it started out there, and then I did a little something. It wasn't nothing major, like some extra work and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, but it's cool. I want to get into it a little more. Like
Right.
as time go on and as I accomplish more shit, like get music and all the other shit I want to do out the way, then I go back to focusing on that shit because I never really focused on it like that.
Right. Okay. Now I'm gonna flip the subject because, like, when I first seen you do this, I was like, we really don't see somebody like breaking a barrier right now.
Okay.
And I saw that
What you talking about?
with the CBD place.
Oh.
like you broke a barrier. Like that's some crazy. Like for you to say,
Yeah.
yeah, I got that. And then like you can legally put the bags up on the
Man,
camera.
You
You see what I'm right? That's what I'm saying. Now, can you walk us through how like where did that come about? Like,
Man, honestly, that was my pops idea. Like,
True.
My mama wanted to start, you know what I'm saying, some other type of business. Like my mom in the healthcare field,
mm-hmm.
and I do that shit too, like healthcare IT. Like I do software for hospitals. So like, she was trying to do something along them lines.
Mm-hmm.
And at the time, I had just got bound up by a whole bunch of shit.
Okay.
We ain't even finna go on
Yeah.
into it.
No, we don't have to.
But it was some type shit like he said he had the idea because you know what I'm saying he do a lot of reading and studying about everything under the sun. You know what I'm saying? And that's something we didn't have here at the time. We have I think we had like one or two,
Right.
but they would only sell like supplements and
Right.
bombs and stuff like that. So there wasn't no flour, wasn't no edibles and all the shit that we got at the store.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like he was looking into that and he was like, well, shit. At the time, I had like 4 or 5 felonies on me. He was like, man, shit, we could pop this off and then he could at least, you know what I'm saying, have this to fall back on.
Right.
Like, shit, I wasn't expecting to be able to get no job and all that
Right.
coming out. So it was some, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of like he was already thinking about that, but then that kind of triggered it to go where it went.
Yeah.
Shit, blessing in the sky.
Yeah. And it's crazy because you can like it's CBD.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like I sell it like, and I got over here. You're not close to over here. You can come over here, and it's and like walk like. How has it been going? Like, how does it like? How have you been soaking this in that I legally move flour?
Yeah, it's crazy. Cause who would have ever thought?
Think about that's what I'm saying. Like, this is a barrier type thing. Like, that's crazy.
Not you know what I'm saying. Not no niggas like us doing it.
Right. More definitely.
It's like it's a whole nother world. Like once you get into that, like the actual study of the shit, like shit.
You look at it a little different.
Like weed itself, you know what I'm saying? It's all different types of molecules in weed. That's how they can legalize certain parts of the shit. You feel me? Like shit, the weed that we know is Delta 9 THC.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what's illegal, the psychoactive part of it. But it's out. It's so many other molecules in it. Like
Yeah.
CBD is in weed.
Right.
People just don't know. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So it's Delta 8 is in weed. So
Yeah.
it's like all of it, you know what I'm saying, tie in to form what we know as weed that we just smoke. You know what I'm saying? That we just get. You
Yeah.
feel me? But it's science just like any
Yeah.
other, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit come from the earth.
Yeah.
So
That's just crazy. Like,
and they found a way to, you know what I'm saying, legalize and monetize. So we just had to do our research and
yeah.
get in where we fit in and make a lane.
And I promise you, it's a motherfucking express lane.
For real.
Cause ain't
It's
nobody,
cool.
and
It's cool, for real.
and like, I'm glad you broke that down, cause it's like it's people don't really like, you know what I'm
Nobody
saying?
don't know what it is.
Ain't nobody know what it
Man,
is.
you know how many times I done argue with somebody about is it fake weed?
Yeah, diet weed. Like, what is that? What is
mean-
diet weed? Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying, getting high itself is so many components in that
Yeah.
that you don't realize. Like the hunger, the anxiety relief, the sleepiness, you know what I'm saying, the psychoactive, all of that shit come from a different molecule in the weed.
Right.
And so CBD is a part of that too.
Right.
It's so hard. It's like speaking another language trying to, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
get somebody to understand that shit when they come in your shit and be like, oh, you got fake weed? Alright.
Man,
But I mean, it's another thing too that, you know what I'm saying, we can educate,
mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying,
Oh,
a different side of the city that
Yeah.
don't know what the fuck
Yeah.
this is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's cool, you know what I'm saying? We that was like when the store was coming up, like in our name, that was like the thing, like we would educate the customers.
Right.
And so it became like a, you know what I'm saying, selling point to come to us.
Yeah, cause they not just gonna be like, yo, get this.
Right.
This is gonna do this, and you know this. Cause I remember when I was in there, you were breaking it down to people in there, and I was just like, dang, that's genius to be like able to educate people and sell them instead of just pushing a product.
Right.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, I can sell anything.
Right. But
I
like,
can teach you about it and show you, you know what I'm saying, what you actually need, rather than just getting you to buy some shit because it make me money.
yeah, that's hard right there. That's hard right there.
Because, you know, my mama still is in the healthcare, so we still trying to help, like, holistically.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Just in a
all
cooler
tying in
way.
together,
It's
yeah.
a cooler way.
Mhm.
It's a
That's it.
more like right now way.
Mhm.
What better way to relieve your anxiety, all that shit, than to kick back, roll you a fat CBD blunt. You ain't gotta worry about the police saying, "Give me that, boy," and shit like that. This shit got the stamp on it saying you can't touch it.
Yeah, we sell all that.
And
Put the stamp on that.
that's what I'm saying. So people don't even know that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, just the the educational part from it. That's the dopest part about it. You see what I'm saying? So that's like me giving you your flowers. You know what I'm saying? That's hard right there. That hard. You know what I'm saying? We on Sauce Talk. You know, we can't let you get out of here without talking about the kicks. You know what I'm saying? You got the joints on B. You got the, you know what I'm saying?
That's the only reason I put them on. I put them on because I came in with y'all.
And listen, I love one. I'm not a big fan of all white, but I like ones, and they look. I like the off. If I had to say the off white ones, the best ones to me.
Facts.
Cause
they up there. One's got some shit now for real.
One's on. But this is what I'm gonna say. Like, I was one of them kids in high school where like my mama ain't buy the shoes, like back to school shoes. Like she'll be like, no, wait, and then we gonna get you some shoes when school start, when everybody's shoes beat up.
Yeah.
So I used to go and ones used to be sit in the city guild. They just used to sit in there. I'm saying like now they more popular. They used to sit in there, and I remember like the ones I used to get them all, but I remember a few times like, damn, these shoes kind of clean. Like niggas ain't got this. They ought to let them go on sale. So
I always like one's one of my favorites. Ones, Tens, like the ones that niggas don't like for real. That's the ones I like. Cause I don't see them all the time. You know what I'm saying? I don't see every person with them.
Right.
Cause I really don't wear J like that.
Yeah. But glad for you to come through.
I appreciate
You know
y'all.
what I'm saying?
Appreciate y'all
Informing.
having me.
You know what I'm saying? It's hard right here. You going north with that shit for real.
For
God,
real,
that
for
shit
real.
hard. That shit hard.
Man, I be going to like, I was in Canada. I went to Canada twice last year.
Yeah.
So I was up there, and it's like, they got dispensaries on every corner, on every street.
I already
You
know.
know what I'm saying? So hopefully we'll get to that point at some point. But
Yeah.
it's so cool up there. Like shit, you can blow your shit and anybody gonna say nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's all normal.
They like, damn, see, that's some shit. That's some shit right there.
Yeah.
They hard.
And then it's crazy. You'll have a CBD store, and then you'll have a dispensary, like a weed dispensary.
And folk just in the CBD store, just like they in the weed, they be like, that weed too strong sometimes.
Yeah.
Like I done heard, cause I try to educate myself too.
Yeah.
And you know, and I watch the documentaries, I sit and watch little shit, and I be seeing that shit, like where they be like, sometimes like the dispensary, like, dude, it should be too strong. Sometimes I got the CBD, it do what it need to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like it ain't gonna just have me like sideways.
Yeah.
It gonna have me like, it gonna have me just like, I'm gonna be sunk, but I ain't gonna be sunken all the way in the couch.
Fact.
I'm gonna be ready.
Yeah. That's what it is.
I'm gonna be ready.
But shit, in the dispensary, they be selling CBD on this shit too. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? What you need for you. All that shit is your chemistry in your body.
Yeah.